Hey guys, good evening and happy Thursday to you. I hope that this video finds you doing well no matter where you're watching from. This is Kim, independent designer with Chalk Couture, and Chalk is chic. I am freezing cold today. I don't know where you are watching live or on a replay, but it is ice cold here. We had ice and not snow, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. It was just a very, very cold day. One of those that you just bundle up and you stay at home. But in, I guess, celebration of staying at home, I'm going to do just me and the dogs. This one is super cute. I don't have a just you and me and the dogs. I have just me and the dogs. We're going to make this work for my situation. So you can do this, you can change it up if you are having a transfer and it is not exactly what you want it to be. You totally can take this and change it and make it what you want it to be. So I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. We are going to start first by taking this out of its package and getting it cut up. So this has a ton of moving pieces, even though it's a size C transfer. It has a ton of moving pieces and you don't need all of them. So we're going to start with our first major one. We're just cutting across the cut marks. And again, I don't have a just you and me. I have a just me. And so I'm going to adjust that without cutting it. And we're going to do the dog. And we have an S on the end here that we have to cut out. So there is our extra S, just in case we need an extra, and we do for Bailey and Abby. And then we need our little paw print. Lots of moving pieces, but this has just me, you, me, and the chocolates, just you, me, and the kids, and the tacos, and the cat. So much fun things that are on here. But we're going to get the things that we need, and we will cut up the rest of them later. So I'm actually going to hang this in the dog's room. They have their own room. They're a little spoiled, but we need just me and the dogs because we don't need just you and me. We need just me and the dogs. So I'm actually going to kind of center it over this way, only because we're going to just come and bring this over here for that. So we want to just do just by itself. I don't want to cut up this transfer though, because I do want to be able to have just you and me together. So we're not going to cut it up, but I'm going to show you the workaround. So we're going to start by fuzzing our transfer. And we can take it all the way off, but we're only going to work with just, and then I'm just folding this for visual purposes to make sure we are centered. And that looks pretty spot on. So we're going to chalk just first. Just making sure I am as centered as I can humanly be without making a big, big mess of it. So I'm going to chalk in Couture Teal because this one is going to go in their room. So we're going to chalk the word just, and then we are going to peel it up and dry because we only need that word for right this second. So I'm going to go ahead and dry that. I know, Melinda is so cute. I'm making it personal for me since it's just me and the dogs. But it is super duper adorable. So you can eliminate the you and me if you're a single person. I don't think they thought about the single people out there when they created it because it's all one moving piece, but you do not have to have the other portions on there. So we are just making sure this is good and dry. We also want to make sure our board is not overly hot whenever we return this. So I'm going to tell you my little secret. You know, you have this transfer backer sheet. We don't need all this other stuff. We just need the me part. So in an effort to keep everything else off, you can put your transfer halfway back on the backer sheet, and that makes chalking a little bit easier. So we're going to go over just a smidge. And it is cool because we don't have to line anything up except for that little portion. We're going to let it fall down. And then we're going to squeegee on and squeegee off. Hopefully we are as centered as we can be. The cool thing is if we're not, and it really messes with my OCD-ness, we can also redo it. So it's mainly centered. Looks pretty good. We're going to go ahead and dry that little piece. Pretty centered. So we're going to do, and the dogs probably over to the side. And I technically probably could have left Justified just me, but I like it kind of centered. Okay, so we can do and the dogs down here, and then it will kind of offset anything that looks funky because I can put 2 little dog paws here and 2 little dog paws here, and it will make everything kind of happy. So I'm going to fuzz this transfer. We're going to add our S in just a minute. So we're going to start with this and the dogs. Yeah, I think that that's going to look super duper cute. So we want black for this little design. And I think for the paw prints, I'm going to do, I don't want to do couture teal. And I don't really want to do black. Trying to think what I want to do. I may end up doing black though. We'll see. I love, 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 love that font. Love that font. Y'all, I'm a font girl, but that font is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to dry this part over here where the dog is because that's where we have to add our S. This font, though, is kicking. I really, really love these colors on this whiteboard with this black background. Just super cute. But I think I might do 2 dog prints in pink or something like that for Abigail. And then 2 in maybe Peacock, which is the retired paste color. I cannot wait to get my shimmer splash because that's going to be as close to Peacock as we can possibly get. Remember that anytime you're drying, especially if you're using a heated device, you want to make sure that you return that board to a cool temperature before you chalk on it. You do not want to chalk on it hot because it will ruin your transfer. So we are going to fuzz this really quick. And I'm going to line up this S for dogs, plural. I'm just making sure that I'm lining it up exactly where it goes because we don't really have any instructions about that one. Let me just... Let me make it straight against this. All right, hopefully that will look right. We will see. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Oh, yes, look at that. So, so cute. So the kicker with this is it did not have a place for you to line it up and to see where to line it up. But because I justified the font piece down here, it's the same size. And all I did was do the same thing and make sure it covered that last little spot for the G. So that is what we did for that one. Let's just dry this super quick because y'all know how my little fancy fingers get. So I really think I want to do 2 different paw prints. I want to do one that's a pinkish color for Abigail, since she is so spoiled like that. And then for Bailey Winston, I think I'm going to do the peacock color that is retired, but cannot help it. It's like one of those things that like you have to do what's going to work for your space. And even though it's retired, we're going to just roll with it. Let me see if I can get a little bit enough of this to make it work. My raspberry sorbet needs some serious loving, but I do want to use raspberry sorbet since she's a girl. It won't take much. I just need enough for it to work. But I'm having to add some distilled water because I'm down to the bottom of a barrel of raspberry sorbet. Absolutely down to the bottom. So if y'all are catching this live or on a replay, if you're not currently working with a designer or would want more information about my VIP group, you can comment VIP and I'll be happy to hook you up with some information. We do currently have a mystery hostess party going on right now. So you can comment VIP and join in on that if you want to. Okay, we're going to do a couple of paw prints here. I'm going to do raspberry sorbet here. And thankfully, it does not take much to get this, because I am literally down to the bottom of that. So we're going to lift. Look at that cute paw print. Oh, I love it. Love, 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 love. So it does have these cute little paw prints. It has a heart. Has taco. Chocolate. Although the chocolate almost looks like a QR code. It's so cute, but it looks, if you're looking at it by itself, it kind of looks weird. We're going to let that cool off just a second. And then I'm going to put peacock little paw prints down here. And it will bring it all together. So once you get the paw prints on, it actually does not look as off-centered if you happen to be off-center at all. It's one of those things that are kind of hit and miss. You just have to kind of eyeball things because there's not really a tremendously great way to line it up if you're not using the whole entire transfer, the just you and me. But it still works. So there is our cute little paw prints. I love, 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 love them. So let's get this transfer washed super quick. This is an easy peasy process. Anytime you're chalking, if you need to wash a transfer between colors, because obviously we're not going to chalk this with peacock, all you have to do is wash it and wipe it clean. Now, I use wipes that are water wipes. I don't use baby wipes. You need to make sure that they're just plain water wipes. But we're just going to clean this transfer super duper quick, making sure all of our stuff is off. And I'm going to do it one more time here just to make sure we don't have any more raspberry sorbet in our silk screen. And once we do that, we're going to dry it super quick. So we're going to just dry it and we're going to get our last paw print for Bailey Winston down. And I am going to be using Peacock. It is a retired paste color and I'm so sorry when Shimmer Splash comes. I won't have to apologize because I love this color. Peacock is just beautiful. It's actually the first color I ever fell in love with from Chalk, is Peacock. So we'll do our little paw prints down here. And making sure, let me see, move that up just a smidge. So if you don't want to go near that one, you can actually take a small squeegee or a mini squeegee, put it on there so it doesn't cover up your last little piece. And we're going to take our Peacock Paste. Isn't that gorgeous? Just a really pretty blue. That speaks Bailey Winston. He has, I think it's just because his mom loves teal. but all of his collars are blue or teal color. So there is that cuteness. So, so adorable. Let's dry that just a smidge. And then we're going to get ready to do our last little paw print. So again, there's just me and the dogs, just me and the cat, just me and the chocolate, or just you and me. I should rephrase that. Just you and me and the kids, just you and me and the tacos. Lots of cute little bitty pieces here. Super adorable transfer. And I just showed you tonight how you can make it personal. So if it's just you by yourself and you're single, you can eliminate that you and me, and you can make it say me, and have some fun with it. We will see if that one came through. I think that this paste needs some water. It does, just a little bit, but it's going to work just enough for us to get done with this chalk. Let's get that off. So super duper adorable. That last one probably needs a little bit of love, but I will do that off camera. But just me and the dogs. Super adorable. Lots of fun ways you can interchange this transfer. Doesn't have to be you and me. If you are single, shout it out, guys. Be proud, because I certainly am. Super happy. And if you're with somebody, that's okay too. It takes all of us to make the world go round, but we can make this personal for you. If you are single, you can be just me and the cat, or you can be just me and my dog, whatever the case may be. But just be proud, be happy, and be loved, my friends. I hope that you are having a great day. I look forward to talking with you live again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.